Brought to you by the free Easton Fitness app. If not now, when? Welcome to Easton Fitness Real Stories, featuring unscripted real testimonials from our gym members and personal training clients.
I'm Tim Southern. I've been a long-time member of Easton Fitness. Oh boy. Well, I actually started, my wife and I started way back before there was even Easton Fitness, working with Joe and Dane at Anytime Fitness in Easton. And that closed, and we moved to Joe's Garage, and then we moved down the street to the first version of Easton Fitness, call it 1.0, and then to this fabulous gym here, Easton Fitness 2.0. Wow. You know, it was so big. I remember years ago, this used to be a pharmacy. And after that, it was like an indoor place where they sold indoor swing sets and stuff. So it's an enormous place. But just the amount of equipment that they have here, just, you know, the runway down the middle where we work the sled, pull the dumbbells. It's an amazing space.
I don't remember if that was how we did things back then.
It was. Yeah, it was. So when it started way back when is our older son had sessions left. And rather than lose the sessions, we came in and took them, Janice and I, and that's been about 12, 13 years ago. But it was the same process. You met with the trainer. They kind of evaluated where you were at, what your goals were, and worked with you. At first, just rolling the tennis ball on the floor, picking up, and just some gentle stuff. And then as you progressed, you know, working up to higher level. We've worked with a number of trainers over the years. Some, as life changes have come along, they've gone. But for each of the trainers that we worked with, they all have a knowledge of how to do things, right? Of the process on how to build strength and work with people. But they also are interchangeable to a certain extent. And they have like an Easton Fitness kind of a nuance to their workouts. And the thing I appreciate as an older person, or person of a certain age, we'll put it that way, is that, you know, we get glitches and tweaks and aches and pains. And then when you come to whoever the trainer is, if you come in and say, hey, I'm having trouble with my knees or my shoulder is, you know, acting up again, they work around that. Yeah, so I'm a morning person, and I'm usually here anytime between 6:30 and 7:30 start time. Usually spend about 45 minutes in here. About 4 days a week is what I'm averaging. And depending on what time I come, there are certain times that are busier with clients than others. But there's always a place that you can, and enough equipment that you can get your workout in if you're working independently. Sure. So Janice and I come together Saturdays and Thursday evenings, Saturday mornings, Thursday evenings, and the rest of the time I come in on my own to work. Then I would say don't wait. Just jump in. It'll be hard to start. I'm not lying, but you start gradually. And you keep it up, and you will notice the benefits. I can guarantee you that the next time, your next doctor visit, just the way you feel on a daily basis, it really, really pays off. All right. Hey, I'm Pastor Tim Southern. I am the local pastor of a church here in Brockton, Massachusetts, just next town over from the gym. Very close by, only a couple of miles. And it's a Pearl Street United Methodist Church, and I've been there for about 6 years now. So one of the things we do as a church is with our sister church downtown, Central United Methodist Church, they host something we call L Street Mission. And it's called L Street Mission because the street that runs in back of the church is L Street. So not very creative, but it gets the point across. And each Saturday, we're there between about 9 o'clock and 1:30 or 2. And during that time, we have the folks that are on the street, some are transient folks, and those that are just in need. Some from the shelter, they just need some supplies. They come in, and we have prayer. We also give folks personal care products. and we have clothing available, and including some racks that came from Kmart when it closed. We also serve a hot meal around 12. And before that, we have a devotion, just a time we pick a scripture, and there's 2 or 3 of us that chime in, bring the message, close it in a little prayer, and do the Lord's Prayer together, usually in Spanish, Haitian Creole, Portuguese, and English. So we try to cover all bases of all the folks that are attending there. So even if they don't understand the message, at least they can participate in that part of the worship service. Wow, yeah. So one of the things we do every year is we hold a coach drive. And Easton Fitness has been really good in collecting coats throughout the month of October that we can give to folks in need at L Street. They've also 3 or 4 times volunteers from Easton Fitness have come down and supplied the food for the dinner on Saturday. But overall, it's just a sense of support and that we get from folks here at Easton Fitness at L Street. And they're very aware of, the program, that there's about 4 or 5 bags of clothing over there now. People drop stuff in, and then I transport it down to L Street so it can get to the folks that need it. One of the things that stands out about Easton Fitness is its sense of community. And that, as I've already talked about, that's shown at what currently happens at L Street through Easton Fitness. And I would encourage anybody, when you're coming to the gym, look me up. If you'd like to come volunteer down at L Street, hey, we're always looking for new volunteers. If you'd like to donate clothing or whatever, please contact me. But I want to give you a call to please come down and see us at L Street. Come down over and visit me at Pearl Street United Methodist Church. And God bless y'all.